Okay, to continue on from the first video, what I mean about investing in the infrastructure is I just don't think we get it as a people. As long as you're a consumer, you're dependent. You're just like a baby depending on your mother and father to provide for you. Once they cut off the things that they provide, where do you have to turn it? I always joke with a brother sometimes and tell him and say, look, man, let me tell you something. You talk all this bull about what you'll do and what you won't do and how you'll do it. Look, once you run out of bullets, who gonna sell you some bullets? You don't produce anything. We're not producing food anymore, farms. You're not producing any raw material. When you start producing raw materials, that's when you can sit down at the table and have a even level conversation. Because right now, people will talk to you because they don't want to lose out on the money they're making. If they can find a bigger market, then they won't listen to you anymore because all you are is a consumer. You produce no goods and stuff. I always thought you have your places like Notre Dame, which is an Irish school. You got Penn State, which is, lean towards Italian and everything. I've always wondered why in the devil we haven't taken all of the Atlanta universities and put them together and made them one predominantly black college, Division I, and support it. Where some of the best athletes around the country come to it, not just a black college, but one that where, just like I said, Penn State, Notre Dame, always wonder why we got the Martin Luther King Center in Atlanta, Georgia. It should be the show place. It should be something we should take proud to donate money to. But where's our rich millionaires? It's like, man, if you want to invest, see, when you invest in people, you're investing in the country. I told you I wouldn't milk this down. Because I'm waiting to be blessed so I can show some folks how to invest money. It's like I don't want to own a liquor store or a nightclub. I don't want to, own a tennis store. What I want to do? I want to be able to get the raw material, the rubber, and make tires. So somebody can come to me and I can have that raw material. That's where the wealth is at. But like I said, talking to bruh said that, you've been locked out of it. You understand? You can get all the oil in the world out of the ground. But if you don't have the technology to take that, to make that oil from oil that comes from out of the ground to a product like gas and whatever else that's being made out of it, you just have it. So the technology, we don't invest in our sciences. We rather invest in, because investing in research, you don't see a quick profit. And as a people, we're going to have patience. We have to start investing in our doctors, our scientists, and these are folks that we should push. It's nothing wrong with celebrating basketball players and rappers and, movie stars, but they're just entertainers. They have nothing to do with the foundation of the country. We have somebody to come to the school and speak, and trust me, T.I. have nothing against you, Ludacris, none of you guys, nothing against you. But man, I want an astronaut, a physics, or someone to come and talk to my kids so we can start leading them in that direction. We're so entertainment minded where, man, Cap, and I call Cap the person that controls, man, he can cut us off or cut you off and you at the mercy. Oh, you can talk all this big bull, bad bull, shit all you want. Excuse me for my French. But man, you won't last 30 days once they done quarantine you. Because you produce nothing. You waiting on somebody to feed. You waiting on somebody to clean up your neighborhood. You waiting on somebody to do this. You waiting on somebody to do that. Come on, man, as men. You know, we have to go a little further. And God intended it like that, for you to still grow and grow and grow. You know, God didn't intend for you just to be a consumer. God intended for you to produce. Man, it's just so much raw material and just so much that the earth has to offer. Stop trying to be on the receiving end of what the world has to offer and help produce what the world has to offer. God put it right there. But we're not doing this with our money. You know, it's like, you know, I'm satisfied if I make my little bit of money and, you know, I can invest in, and I'll use Walmart again, or any of the big companies. All you're doing is giving other folks money so they can take your money and use it to make the power play that they need to use it in, or which way they need to use it. It's like, do we think that deep? Do we want to go there? Or do we want to always be babies to the world where we're dependent on other folks' research and knowledge to take care of us? Oh, quite sure you could buy a nice car or a house, but you produce none of the raw material to make those things. So you on the receiving end once again. You know, you control nothing. And I know this president, man, is trying to open up doors to where you see these things. But it's like we're just stuck on a flat line thinking to where we won't go to the next level. You know, and until we do that as a people, there's nothing gonna change. You have no power but to run around and kill and shoot each other. Hell, you get all guns and bullets sold to you, as long as that's gonna be your mission. Come on.